I think we're doing pretty good. We have a really deep team from an athletic standpoint, so it gives us a lot of flexibility. We feel like we can put really athletic people in a lot of positions, and feeling good about it. We look fast, we look physical, and really working fundamental stuff, because at the end of the day, when they get out on the field, that's what they're going to fall back on.
How do you set up your special teams unit? Do you go and try and bring, say, a guy like Braden Bennett who would like to play special teams as well just because of his speed? What makes a good special teams player?
I think there's a bunch of things that make a good special teams player. Number one is they got to buy into the role.
Yeah.
The more they buy into the role, the more they're going to compete to be the very best at it and perfect it. But it takes grit. It takes hard work. It takes a really coachable guy to be good on special teams, because it's a little lower on the tier as offense, defense, school, girlfriend, so there's a lot. But those guys that are quick learners, those guys that are really trustworthy, those guys that are really willing to sell out for the team, we love those guys.
How do you feel about the place kicking position and also punting right now?
Right. Feel really good at punting. I'm going to start there with Emil and Mac. They're both doing excellent so far in camp. It's going to be a hard decision between those two guys, and they've really battled it out. And they hit back. Nice punts. Been really excited there with what we've got at the place kicking situation. We know what Liam brings to the table from a kickoff standpoint, and then with our field goals, Justin's challenging Cade, and we've been able to knock through some long field goals these past couple of days, and been overall pleased with it. Cade is very consistent in what he does. Been happy with his camp. Justin has shown accuracy from deep, so there's a lot to like.
Was Evan Crenshaw good because of his distance or because he was such a good coffin corner punter?
I would say his distance was the thing that drew us to him. He did have a big leg, and as a coach, you're always like, oh, man, wow. But, to be honest, I'm really happy with where our punters are now, and glad with the situation that we have here.
Now, you're still working with linebackers as well?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, let's talk about that position. So many newcomers on defense. How is the battle shaking out at linebacker?
So, working with the outside linebackers, we've had a couple new additions. One, Jaden Bryant was here in the spring. Adds a lot of athleticism and edge rush potential. Another new guy, Clev Lubin, came to us from Iowa Western, has really risen up the depth chart and has done good things. And we got some veterans, Joe Cash, Braylon Ryan. Braylon has had just a phenomenal camp. I don't have enough good things to say about him. And Joe is such a versatile piece between defense, the spots he's able to play on the defense, and then special teams value is just a great physical player that is not, scared at all to throw his body around. So, I really like my group. They're a great group to work with each and every day. I enjoy being around them, and they've really committed themselves to the process.
The new helmet technology, I think a lot of the focus is on offense. Defense will get it too, correct? Yep. And will that be in the linebacking room? Is that where that's going to be?
Yeah, so that's generally going to be with our inside linebackers in Coach Carroll's room. And it's for such new technology, it's completely changed what we do. It's had an immediate impact. You see it right away. It's had its wrinkles for sure, but from the last 20 years of signaling plays off the sideline, and now it's totally different. I think the guys are taking to it quickly.